Hi mga ka-movers, good day! Dadalhin ko po kayo sa Netherlands. Pero dito sa Pilipinas at dito sa San Jose Occidental, Mindoro. Ito po ang Deutch Fun Farm. May windmill kami sa likod at ang taong gumawa niyan ay ang magaling na minsan ay nanirahan sa Puerto Galera. Pero ngayon, kababayan na namin, Mr. Kees Constra. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please welcome me.
Welcome on the Dutch Fun Farm. And very happy to see you again.
Thank you. And how are you now? Months after you plan and started working for the first wind farm in San Jose.
Yeah, I'm surprised how the Filipino people, the youth and the elderly, enjoying to see a Dutch windmill in their country. It really surprised me. I was expecting from people, oh wow, that's funny. But yesterday again we had like 200-300 people here coming all day, even with the rain and the thing, and far driving from Mindoro, Sablayan, from everywhere. They come and like to see this building. So I'm really surprised. I never expected that.
Really?
Yeah, it's.
You have almost 1,000 guests. More
already,
than?
Yeah, more than.
Dami na nang pumupunta dito. Hindi pa formal opening. What makes you think of building this one in San Jose?
It has a little bit to do with the history of my grandparents. My grandfather, from my mother's side, he was a miller and he owned a mill, and he milled the flour on his windmill, but it's still existing, the windmill, but now it's used as a coffee shop. Like this windmill will be a restaurant, coffee shop, but so I thought, oh, it's nice maybe to get back to a little bit history in my family. And from my father's side, it was all fishermen. Yeah, I can build a fishing boat, but no, not fishing for me. So I think, hey, we get a windmill.
It makes you feel like home.
Yeah, so I don't have to travel to Holland. It is much cheaper.
Holland, your place,
The Netherlands,
your country,
yeah.
the Netherlands. And why is it that your famous attraction, I don't know, it's a way of life among you to have this kind in your place? Why is it so?
No,
What is the reason? What is in there that you always have this and it becomes an attraction to the whole world?
Yeah, of course it started in, I think, 1500, 1600, when, I mean, you know, the Netherlands, we 60% below sea level. And lots of our country, my country, is like reclaimed land. It's very shallow, the sea, so we put a dike and pump the water out. But of course, in 1600, no electricity.
Oh.
So they need something to pump it out, and pump by the pump.
By manual.
That's too much. So some clever engineers came with the idea, if we use the wind, because it's always windy in Holland, and we make the thing running, and they have on the bottom, they have like a propeller shaped thing that sucks it up from the bottom and pumps it out back to the sea.
Yeah.
And that goes day and night, day and night, day and night. And then finally the land is dry and the farmers start using it for the cows, for growing corn, whatever.
The problem
So
creates
that's-
an opportunity.
So they had all these windmills. It's special the areas what was very low and below with dikes. That was the places where the windmills are.
That's my first time to hear
Yeah.
na ang dahil sa kakulangan ng tubig na kailangan yung tubig iakyat, may mga magagaling na tao ng panahon na yon nakaisip na i-generate ang energy kinakailangan para ipump yun, and then naging attraction din. Well, mamaya aakyat tayo dyan. We will go there a little time soon, but this is Mapaya. Ito ay Mapaya, bayan ng San Jose. How you find yourself to be in San Jose?
I feel very, very welcome by everybody. As you know, I lived 20 years in Portugal, and because of several reasons, we moved to Occidental Mindoro, and then we start looking, because we have a daughter, so for schooling later, and then we thought it's better live still near a big city, but a little bit distance away. So And we looked for land and looking here, looking there, and then finally somebody showed us this place. It's one hectare, and we could buy it for a very reasonable amount. And then we not really had planned to start like business, commercial. We just have a house, and I'm retired. I got my pension, so we live quietly. But you know me a little bit. I cannot just sit down and wait. I have to do something. So then I came with this idea finally.
Oh, what a
And
life!
it's,
And you are truly talented one. Well,
yeah, I'm very lucky
yeah,
to have
so-
these two right hands. I always say.
Yeah, you are so tall, no?
I know. That's,
And
that's
then-
another attraction always.
And then when a Filipino like me, I thought that I'm already in height,
Yeah.
but when I
No,
go
no,
nearer to you,
I'm 6'7".
I
so-
6'7".
6'7".
I'm always, feel like dwarf,
Oh.
especially the little ones also. But you're so big, you're so tall.
I
No?
know, it's,
Oh, yeah.
but the Netherlands, it's the place where the tallest people of the world live.
Really?
So I'm just an example of it. So
For some trivia, no, tanungin natin.
yeah,
A-
Holland,
anong
Germany,
height-
Denmark is like, but Holland is really on average
tallest.
the tallest of the world.
What height is I think the tallest among you by record?
I have no idea.
Yeah, really?
Some basketball players are even the Philippine basketballs are more than 6'7", I think.
I think, yeah.
So
You're the giants.
yeah, I became somehow another attraction to the windmill because people come and they
And
take
then,
from the windmill. and
aside
then
from that,
the-
you also.
Oh sir, can we take picture from you because you're so tall? So they like to line up next to me, and then I'm like this. So it's okay to me. And then of course, but my daughter is like blonde hair, and there are not many foreigners here, and definitely not kids with blonde hair.
Yeah.
So oh, she's so cute. Can we take a picture for her? It's a bit sad for my wife because she is not getting interviewed or thing, but it's still because the people always think she's the nanny, and then later they realize
that she's
but-
the mother.
and who owns the farm, sir? Who is your wife? I said my wife. Oh, it's your wife. Oh, sorry.
Nagugulat sila, no?
but she accepts. She has no problem with it.
Yeah.
We just have fun all day. It's that's why I do it for. Just see the happy faces and the thing, and I'm not. I mean, oh sir, no entrance. Are you nothing and parking? No fee. No. Just you come and enjoy it. Oh wow. And,
Really?
yeah, I mean, I don't like to charge some money to see my progress.
You really? You will even in December in the formal opening.
No, they don't.
There will be
they
no
have to pay
entrance.
in my restaurant. They're gonna drink coffee and eat.
Grabe yan, walang entrance fee.
No,
Kung gusto
no
mong
entrance
pumunta,
fee.
punta ka. Pero kung kakain ka, syempre may bayad ng konti. Then,
But like here, we will have for pedal car.
ang ganda,
and
tingnan
for
mo.
80 fee, but of course then
Oh.
they have to pay a little amount for the rental because
yeah.
if you do it free, you will have the neighborhood every day here. So
What is your plan? I think this is more than an hectare. Before we go up with the,
Yeah.
in the mill, what is your plan with the property,
Yeah.
with the whole lot?
this part where we're standing right now, the concrete, that will be like for a little pedal car for the kids.
Oh.
So they can pedal around. We have like 4 of them, and then there we have like 2 80 feet right now, like 50 cc. So I will make a track there so they can. It's not like a really hilly track, but the
May
kids
track,
can
no?
drive around a little bit.
Yeah. And I've heard before from you that campers will be welcome.
Yeah.
What particular site in your property that they can able to
It's not forever. They like to put the tent. They can put it there. They can put it right next to the windmill there, because we have a comfort room, we have shower, we have a washing area, and of course in the restaurant they can have a breakfast in the morning. So it's like a good combination, and just for like a 150 to 200 they can stay the night. They can rent a tent.
really?
I mean you have to charge a little bit, but just to get the out of cost, and it's we try to charge less as possible.
Yeah.
People, because of the pandemic, already so much affected, and already for the people coming here with the motorbike, they spend probably already 50 peso fuel or more.
Yeah.
So, and then to charge another 50 peso now.
I am trying to close my eyes thinking that 5 years is over, and what I'm saying is you have planted trees that
Yeah,
you know
we
the
get
beauty and the shape
Follow-on
will be
blossom
in
trees,
after 5 years. What are those trees that I can see 5 years from now as beautiful as what you have perceived to be they are?
Oh yeah, especially like trees, it needs time to, and also the landscaping and thing, it needs, we work hard over it. It's, my wife planted all, and that is growing like wheat, the 10 o'clock.
So
It's beautiful.
of course you cannot plant
But of course the
tulips
wheat
here.
have to be, no.
Well, the
tulip-
signature flower of your country is the
Tulips
tulip.
will not, no.
But you have planted, but I have seen some plastics.
Yeah, we bought some just for the photo shoot.
Yeah, for the shoot.
Tulips is tulips and like the wooden clump, and that's the typical Dutch products, of course.
Yeah.
And the cheese and the whatever. So.
Now we go around and itutur niya tayo tungkol dito. So mayroon pang mga ikangay mga construction materials na ginagawa, and then this is like the main entrance,
Yeah.
Then oh, I have seen a wedding photo shoot already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Calo.
Oh, from Holland. And then you're gonna paint this one into red, or what is the grand entrance looks like in your mind?
I don't know. Just first like this. Maybe later maybe painted red or something, like a red carpet.
And then this is the bridge, no?
Yeah.
How do you call this? What is the name?
Yeah, just bridge, like I don't know, not a particular name, but we have a lot of this kind of little canals and thing in Holland. So I think, okay, we dig the backhoe did, but we dig a little canal to make it a little bit,
May kanal siya dito.
and
Pero
automatically
you're gonna water this one. You're gonna water this one.
Yeah, when it's not enough rain, we have a big deep well with a
Ay,
2-inch pump. We just have feet of water, so there's a little bit water in the canal.
yeah, ganda tignan mo. May kanal-kanal. Sa Mapaya po ito, sa bayan ng San Jose. Well, before we go up, what is the shoe all about? In your country, does it have something to speak of? This is a big shoe, of course.
This is just, I mean, the
This is
normal,
not your shoe.
No, it's a
What?
bit, but
What? How
not,
do you call this one?
It's a wooden clump.
Woo-
Wooden clump.
Wooden clump.
And they make it in Holland. They carve it from a certain kind of timber. It looks like a little bit like the Kakawati timber. It's quite durable but easy to shape.
Okay.
And they use it. They're walking in it. The farmers use it. The fishermen use it. And when Holland is quite in the winter cold, it really stops you having cold feet. And they're quite durable.
And
I don't know why particular in Holland. I mean, they have a little bit in Denmark also.
Also, European brand.
Then it's half wood, half leather.
Yeah. The
So-
color. And who painted this one?
Me also.
You're an artist also.
But
Right.
it's really, this kind of painting is really what you find on the average shoe,
Ah.
a wooden clump. Or
You
a
can
shoe.
imagine, no? Huh? So how many days you?
No, just an hour. Or
An
something,
hour?
Just like tip with the sponge. And,
You know, the color combination is great. Huh?
Yeah.
So how do you find Filipinos taking picture with the shoes?
Oh,
You
they
know,
love it.
the tourists love to have some, for Instagram, no?
Yeah.
Instagrammable.
I know, and it was funny. The story, the Chris Morales, right now he is undersecretary from tourism.
Yeah.
He studied for 3-4 years in Rotterdam,
Yeah.
and so he's really in Holland, of course.
Really?
And then he see the windmills, he see the thing, and then when he see after the Galleon project, we became a little bit like friends on Facebook. We communicating.
In Puerto
and then-
Galera. Oo.
So-
Siya din yung gumawa ng galleon dun eh.
Then he showed me pictures that he wearing the clumps
Really?
in Holland.
Oh.
So he said, "Oh, that's my shoe." he liked to be here with the big opening as well. So,
Yeah, on December.
So we have even from national tourism like support. So,
Yeah.
Because they also like it. Oh, a little Holland in the Philippines. It's like in Japan, you have a lot of little Holland in Japan, a little Korea. In Japan, have a lot of these villages, complete village. I mean, my plan is the windmill and to build here
You're gonna build another
2 Dutch cottage.
Dutch cottage. No?
Yeah, so the typical green Dutch cottage.
Yeah, once we're inside,
Where the
we will
people
try to
stay the
show
night.
some pictures of the Dutch. Then we are now on the ground. So how many meters tall the windmill?
about 12 meters high.
12 meters
It's
high.
4 stories.
Yeah.
But the top of the blade is 70 meters, like when it's all the way up. From the floor till the top, the very highest point is 17 meters.
It's really functional. It
can
really
turn, yeah,
turns.
it will really
Okay.
turn, yeah.
So
And also the top, when the wind comes from there, it can turn all around facing the wind always. Manual.
like a sunflower, where there is the sun,
yeah,
it's
or
facing.
Like some tree.
Where there is a wind,
Yeah.
it faces, no?
Yeah, but you have to manual the go around. That's why
Ah.
this balcony on the back, we can later see it.
Yeah.
There is a construction what
What is made of? It's aluminum or
Metal.
Metal, no?
Yeah.
Metal.
it's built from I built all the welding I did. It's built from angle bar, really reinforced diagonal, and then covered with thin metal sheeting.
If you remove these two ropes, it will.
Probably. It will start when it's really windy. It will still. But it's hard to stop it, so I don't
So
really risk it.
can you still generate electricity?
Not sure. As you see today, no wind.
Yeah.
Maybe next week typhoon.
But if there is a wind, you can
we
generate
we make it. My plan is to make it running
running.
little electric motor
Ah.
for a video. The people can see it, but not all day, of course.
Yeah. So I think when we go up, the materials you use, a combination, of glass, and then I think this is a Nipa one, ano?
That's Nipa, yeah.
Nipa one.
Nipa.
And then when we get closer, we can see the picture, and you will tell me why did you choose such. No?
Yeah.
So now we go. If I may, how much this cost in constructing?
Just the windmill, it did cost me pure material and some labor from some local, like a 1.2 million.
1.2. But if
Very reasonable because
if
of
you're
my
gonna-
work.
if you're gonna value, your
If a contractor will build it,
You
he
are
will
a
come up with
contractor.
3 million.
3 million, yeah. Wow, when I visited, there is no
Oh, I know.
things yet, no? But now, meron na pong laman. Can we go inside?
I did have
This is the windmill
I did have a
restaurant.
restaurant in Portugalera.
Meron na
After all, it never opened. I mean, you know that story from the Belgian. So anyway, 2 weeks ago, I went to Portugalera, put it all in the truck, bring it here. So
Yeah. What you call this one? This is your collection, no? I think this some.
because we have many bikers, so I put some Harley just to take it, make it a bit feel homey.
Yeah, this is some 8 sides.
8 corners.
Hexagonal, and then in every side you can see a view.
Yeah.
Facing this one, kung makikita po ninyo, ang nakikita natin yung bahay niya, na mamaya ipipicture din natin dahil ibang design din yung bahay. Pero pag dito naman sa isang side, ang makikita mo naman ay yung farm, no? Ang maganda, meron pang nagtatraktora doon, talagang panahon na rin. Yung tunog ng bukid, ano? So dito, habang nagkakape ka, while you're drinking coffee, you can see the farm view.
The farmers
And then
working,
the
the
mountain.
harvesting.
And then on this side, you can see naman still the mountains of Paclolo, and the Carabao, and the eucalyptus tree, and I think the highway, no?
Yeah.
At ito ay kamote area, kamote plantation, yung kabila. Your wall clock is functional. It's made of
Made it from road.
yeah. And then his master's voice, the
Made it
photo,
all together.
the dog, the coffee.
Yeah, just some. Yeah,
And
adding
then-
a little bit.
And then when you face this one, another side, and I think will there be a television also here?
No.
No, just sounds, no? And then this is
Just a
the.
little sound system.
I will pretend that I am serving coffee. What beverages do you serve?
So coffee, beer, and
beer.
juices, and whatever.
Hungary sausages.
Right?
Sausages.
Yeah, also like finger food and snacks
finger
and
food.
but also like food, lomi and Philippine food, international food.
Mga gamit na ito sa Puerto Galera eh. Tapos dinala niya na dito. So, who will be your worker soon? Locals? Romulo.
Romulus. He was cook. He had a restaurant in Portugalera, very but during the pandemic, difficult, and then only take out, and then the transport, and
Nasira yung
so.
sa... Gusto niya, how does Romulo find a place?
We friends for a long time.
Yeah,
I eat many times in his place, and the food is superb. You will see, and we will invite
Harap
you.
talaga. And then this is your kitchen. The kitchen is, the design is great, no? Yeah, it's a workable, and it's cool, no? You don't need to have
The fresh
grabe yung lamig. Fresh na talaga.
Blows in here, blows out there.
You really think of the design.
Yeah.
You can close, you can open, you can close, and then you can enjoy, and you know.
Yeah, you can hear the washing area,
The washing area.
and then up here.
And even, the cook will find, joy working because, his condition is great because
he's very
it's
happy
not
when you see the
hot, it's
kitchen.
not
He said
mainit,
it's
no?
nice, you can cook there, you can cook there.
And then the refrigerators inside, and then
Pots and
and
pans
this,
and plates.
this is functional still.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Yeah, that's an old one from one of my other houses.
Yeah. Pag talagang quality yung binili mo, tatagal lang panahon. What is this made of? Pujidenso steel, no?
Pujidenso.
How old is this one?
Oh, probably 10 years.
10 years now.
Still works. Maybe one day we get a new one. The rest, everything else is new. We have like a filtered system for the really drinkable water.
And I think even the lights is a show, no? Can we turn on the light? It's brown. Okay. Solar. You still, you're maintaining solar system, ha? Grabe, naka-solar yung...
I use my...
It's okay lang.
I got now solar. The panels is not yet.
It's okay. This is a solar...
3 kilowatt. It's all solar powered.
3 kilowatt. So
3 kilowatt.
you have one battery or two
No,
for 3
one,
kilowatt?
Yeah, but 150.
You have two and a lot of breakers. And then, what is this one?
That's automatic or manual switch over from Omeco to solar.
So
So it will be always in solar.
all residents in Mindoro really hate brownouts.
I know.
Now,
Me too. That's why it is. In my
you
house I
really
have the same system.
prepared something to prevent stress. Naglagay na siya ng
When
solar.
it's a long time brownout, people come here to relax. They have light. They can charge the phone.
Ang bait mo naman.
Oh, it's,
they can charge here, ha?
Of course, we
pinupuntahan
all hope
alam mo ba ang trivia?
Omeco will sort it out one day. But for how many years it's going? I lived 22 years in Mindoro.
You know that.
22 years.
We have nothing to explain. You know the life. It's a way of life na
definitely with typhoons. I mean, nobody can people go home.
Even the type of solar you really choose, the color.
Yeah.
That makes you a little happy and cool. No? Hot here now, service, welcome.
Ventilation and everything.
How can you welcome if there's a bad service? Just for fun. Dami niya pang ginagawa pa rin. So, aakyat na tayo ngayon dito sa pinaka-windmill at ito na yung pinaka-stair, no?
It's my solar panel.
May solar panel siya doon.
I'm just making this morning the clips to attach it.
Ang comfort room will be here, no?
Comfort room, shower,
And this one, what will
washing
be?
room. You can put a tent, but the
A
plan
tent.
is also to have here like a kubo for 12 people, like a big group. Can sit on one table for to eat, to have lunch, or to drink. Or
Now we will go up.
yeah.
Yes, welcome to the windmill of Deutch Farm with the owner and the maker, the original Mr. Keith Construct. So that's it. Tingnan natin kanina. First we go inside, no? So, jarang! So, ito po yung taas ng windmill, no? Again, it's octagonal.
Yeah, all the way up.
There's still a way up. The first time I visited,
stairs up.
I didn't notice that up, but now I can
There'll
see
be like
that there will
an
be stairs.
apartment for rent. So people can stay a night, a weekend, a week, or whatever.
Really?
So
And
like
this can
with a nice
accommodate how
kitchen.
many persons?
It's a family, like 4 or 6 people.
4 hanggang 6. Maglalagay siya ng beds.
Like a sofa, upstairs the beds, and then like a sofa, like there's the kitchen, toilet, shower is here.
Yeah. So you are
like a relaxed.
actually in the windmill tower.
Yeah, so for the people who like to stay the weekend living in a windmill, I mean,
yeah, so cool.
Yeah, you can do
Especially,
it. It's like
especially the kids. No?
Airbnb and yeah.
Yeah, and again, how much it costs to rent the
I don't know
whole,
yet. I have to.
You will study.
But
No?
reasonable, not like this crazy price.
Hindi daw siya mag-ano ng ang swerte naman. So I think they must book in advance so that they will
Sometime
have
it will,
and your calendar will be
I learn always when you have a
before.
reasonable amount, you will book many. When you put high, then it's maybe 3 times a year rented out. So you have to,
Kailangan ano.
and then it's at least affordable for everybody. I mean, not only for the very very rich.
What makes you think to use pawid? Bakit niya ginamit ang pawid?
Most windmills in Europe or in the Netherlands is also they use not Nipa, of course. There is not Nipa growing, but it looks like the what is the other name? What they use here in Philippines. You have Nipa and
Abaka? I don't know. Yung it's like a
like
in
a,
Quezon,
like,
no?
like a straw, like a grass.
Kugon.
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 Right, exactly.
You choose this one.
Yeah, Kugon is hard to get here. They're not really
Dangerous, no?
growing much Kugon.
Wala na yung
And it's
Kugon.
very expensive. So
Oh.
and because you can see it's very steep
Oh.
up, so the Nipa will last very long. It's got a heavy duty net. So
Pag
it
ang
will
Nipa
last
pala,
probably 10 years.
Hindi pa ganyan, tas hulog ang tubig, tatagal daw. And then, mayroon pang net, mas tatagal. And then you use this bar, no?
Use the steel, so it will not
steel
rot.
bar.
It's strong,
8
simple.
millimeter.
And he will be still high reflex. Will be
You still have
and then
to
painted.
put something
Yeah,
to cover and
for
to,
the insects and
the
everything.
insects. Okay. And then,
And then finally upstairs like
silip ka nga dyan, JB, sa taas. Ikaw na lang,
will
nakakita
be
mo
like
yung itaas.
two double beds.
Hindi na kami, how many? But there is still stair, no?
Yeah, and then but that's more the top
Hanggang
bit
taas
there,
pala ay talagang mararating mo, papataas, no? So, is still another place to live?
No, it's
Only
just
here, no?
that's the part what you can rotate.
Okay, so dito na lamang sa baba, ang tawag dito, ang pwedeng matirahan, ano? So, tuloy-tuloy po tayo, and then we go around.
The big windows can be open.
Okay,
Yeah, then
dito
here the
tayo sa
part.
harap. We go here first, I think.
Sorry.
Now, nandito na tayo sa taas, and then nandito tayo sa baba. No? I-flex muna natin yung bahay ng maganda at nakikita natin yung parking area niya, and then yung magandang taniman, yung nakita natin, and then the shoes, nakikita niyo na. At kung itataas mo pa, makikita mo na yung windmill, ano? Ayan. So, how many months of constructing this?
We started early November.
November.
And really every day.
And
Eventually with workers, three workers.
3 workers
But
only.
the last 3 months mainly by myself. I put together with my partner, we put the Nipa up and thing, and painting I do self, the water, everything.
So you will really stay for good in San Jose?
Yeah, not moving anymore.
Yeah, really.
I built
That's good of you. So ito na yung so many people going up, no? For picture sake, no?
oh, sometimes we have like 10, 20 people standing here in pictures. Last weekend was your what is it? Festijn was here.
I saw
Festijn
Michelle.
was here. Very nice lady, very lively.
She's a chairman of tourism.
Yeah,
and
I know,
that's her
but she's a
life.
good person for it.
Really.
Yeah, really nice. It was
Nice,
first time
I
we
saw
met, but
Michelle,
she's so
I saw Michelle in the Facebook, no, with you.
yeah.
I hope that you can also put some Holland flag or European flag.
Yeah, we have a. I was planning
many
to
flags?
get like from many countries, the
countries.
flags, so I'll put that up.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
it colorful and
That's what I
like
think of.
international.
Wow, that's what I think of. So, not only your country will go here, a lot
No.
of countries, no?
Yeah. No, it's really,
pupunta.
for the Filipinos, I mean Holland is famous in the Netherlands.
The Netherlands,
And
the Netherlands.
how many Filipinos work it in Holland on the shipping?
Yeah, shipping, yeah.
70% of the
Is that the
shipping
Merck-
crew
Merck-
is
Merck?
Filipinos.
Is Merck from your place? Merck
Merck?
or Singapore? About 70% daw ng mga Pilipinong seaman doon na
We
nagtatrabaho
had
sa
already
kanila.
a couple of times seamen came here and
then-
they said, oh, I work it in Holland, in there and there. And so,
I like the sound. It's really the sound of fun.
And then we have the Dutch windmill products in the Philippines.
Oh.
We have the Dutch, the milk.
You must have a cow
We
here.
have the
You must have a cow here.
Yeah,
They will eat all your grass.
have to paint them black and white then, because we have the
Yeah.
Holsteiner, the
So,
typical black and
nandito
white
na,
cow.
nandito na kami. At makikita mo pa rin yung pataas. Sobrang ganda. Ayan, silipin ko kung may nag-check-in na. And then, octagonal. And then,
Yeah, this is the part like
what is this all about?
this attached to the top part.
Okay.
Above the white cloth, I put that
Uh-huh.
extra for the rain,
Okay.
because the wind blow in a little bit.
Alright.
From here, in the old days, there was here a rope attached, and the rope was then going there, and then the pool, so it's like a winch, and then this part is moved there, and with that, the whole top part will move to the wind. For example, the wind is now there, and we should run it professional. I like running. It's locked upstairs, but if I put my shoulder, I can push it manual. I don't. It's a concrete flat with rubber wheels, so solid rubber.
Dugo na bang mga ilong natin sa pag-iintindi? O ganito lang, namumove ito kasi kung saan ang hangin, itatapat niya doon. So nakikita ninyo, hindi siya sagad doon, hindi siya lapat dyan. Pag ito minove niya, kung saan ang wind, doon umiikot siya. Makikita mo yan, nandito, nakikita mo yun nandito. Ang galing mo, you're so great.
Yeah,
It's really a work of
make it
engineering.
complete. To make it,
Are you an engineering graduate?
Not really.
How did you...
Mainly by home studies and that.
Really?
So
How did you
I was
start?
6 years by the Navy. When I was 16
you're-
till 22, and during that time you have a lot of free time on the ship, nothing to do. You could take many courses, and then if you passed the
Hindi siya
exam,
nagsayang ng
the Navy paid 80% of it. So I
Grabe.
did I did shipbuilding, I did art design, etc.
Is your country not envy of you that you are here in the Philippines? They will get you because you are one of the most talented
I know in my
citizens of your
province I was
country.
well known. I got a book with newspapers because in that time was no Facebook, so it was newspapers. And they keep following me. I don't know why always. And now I'm in the Philippines again.
How thankful we
And
are.
I'm not
that-
doing it because to get well known, and just I like to create things.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
great. And how
People
young you are,
enjoy.
if you may? You are,
I'm 68.
wow. And then you live 100 so that you can create more.
Not too many big,
So can you imagine,
my-
ito ay movable,
my
movable.
knees and everything are getting
Yes,
a little bit rusty.
ang galing-galing naman tong genius na na-meet natin. Talagang
But,
si...
you know, sitting down and drinking beer, that's nothing for me. I will keep active. Grass cutting, beautification, adding, because we will have a little mini golf course as well.
You
So
will
the
have.
kids can play golf.
It will be child-friendly, family-friendly.
A lot of it is really for the children.
Alright.
If the children come, the parents come as well. So
Okay.
well, they have some food and drinks in the restaurant. The kids can play around, and that's our neighbor.
So hanggang dito muna at bababa na kami.
All for free, they never accept money here.